Hello fellow book lovers, I am here today with something of a different video for you all. So I am sure as book lovers we are all well aware of the painful experience of lending out our most prized of possessions, our books. It's inevitable. As book lovers we are also probably book hoarders, so of course on occasion our friends and loved ones are going to ask us to borrow a book, or perhaps we want to lend them one because we want them to experience all of the joy that we experienced in reading it. But of course this process of lending out our books does not come without some anxiousness and stress, because really we don't know what's going to happen to that book when we lend it out. Are we going to get it back in the same condition in which we lent it? How dedicated is the person we are lending this to keeping that book safe? Well, I am here today with a bit of a solution for you all. I decided to make a video, a message to book borrowers, because they need to be aware of our concerns while they possess our book, with some tips, some advice on what they should be doing while they are in possession of our most prized object, our books. So just feel free to show this video to them so they are well aware of the precautions that we expect them to take while they are in possession of our books, and hopefully it will help them and help you to get your book back in the pristine condition in which you lent it out. So let us begin. Hello dear book borrower. If you are watching this video, then you are one of the lucky people chosen by your friend or loved one, the book lover, to read one of their most favorite books. Of course, this also means that this comes with certain responsibilities that you should be aware of, certain things that you should or shouldn't do while you are in possession of their most prized object. Because to us, the book lover, the book is like an extension of ourselves. It means everything to us. And we keep our books in pristine condition. We respect them as they should be respected. And so, of course, we're going to expect you, the book borrower, to treat it with the same consideration. But don't worry, I have some advice for you, some things that you should be aware of and some precautions that you should take while you are in possession of this book. Number one, while you are in possession of your book-loving friend's book, well then, you should be well aware of the proximity of food and beverages, because if food or liquids of any kind get upon our book, it will not be fun for you when you go to give that book back to your book-loving friend. Here's your book, by the way. I loved it. It was great. Thank you. What did you think? What is this? What is on my book? It was just a little bit of coffee. I'm a klutz. I didn't mean to. What do you mean it's just a little bit of coffee? You were drinking coffee while you were reading my book? Number two, while you are in possession of our books, please use bookmarks. If you are one of those people that dog-ears pages while they are reading, you're going to have to break that habit while you're in possession of their book. You can't. If we get that book back and the pages have been bent in any way, shape, or form, you are not going to be dealing with a very happy camper. I brought your book back. Great, so what did you think? Whoa, wait. Why are all of these pages bent? It's called dog-earing. It's how I keep track of where I'm at in the book. What do you mean that's how you mark your pages? There's something called a bookmark. So please, make sure to always use bookmarks. Number three, while you are in possession of the book, please always be aware of the way in which you are handling that book. We read it like so, carefully and delicately. If you are one of those people that likes to bend the book back all the way, or crease that spine, and then you give it back to us, you will be crushing our little book-loving souls. We like our books to be in excellent condition, so please be aware of the way in which you are handling the book. Great book. Here you go. Great, did you love it? What did you do? What do you mean, what did I do to it? I just read the book. Yeah, I know you read it. How did you read it? My spine of my book has been creased. It was just a little crease. What do you mean it's just a little crease? I suppose if I went and keyed your car, that would just be a little scratch then. That's not the same thing. Yes, it is the same. Number four, if you have pets in your home, pets particularly that have a taste for paper, please be aware of the location of the book that you are borrowing at all times. If your cat or dog, in any way, shape, or form, scratches or chews up the book that you are borrowing in any way, well, let's just say we will be expecting a new book in the mail. Oh yeah, I brought your book back, by the way. Oh great, I've missed my book. What in the ever-loving fluff is this? That was just my dog. She has a thing for paper. What do you mean? It was just your dog. I'm assuming this means that you ordered me a new copy, right? It'll be here next Friday. And number 5, and probably the most important rule while you are in possession of your book-loving friend's book: never, under any circumstances, ever, lend that book to anybody else. I don't care how dear of a friend that person may be to you. Never, ever give it to anybody else except for the person from which you lent it. If we find out that you have lent that book to anybody else, you don't want to do that. So have you finished that book I lent you? Oh, that's right, I forgot to tell you. I lent it to my other friend because she saw it and I had finished it and she really wanted to read it. I'm sorry, you did what? You lent it to somebody else? I don't care how much you trust them. That would be like if I was watching your dog and somebody came up and said, I love that dog, can I have it? And I gave it to them. You cannot compare the two. That is no way the same thing. It was the same. That book was my friend. So, dear book borrower, that is some of the advice that I have for you if you are one of the lucky few that has been chosen to read a book from your book-loving friend's prized collection. Please be aware of these rules and precautions while you are reading their book, and everything will go fine and dandy for you. I promise, it'll be perfect. As long as we get our books back in the pristine condition in which we lent it out, everyone will be happy. I hope this video helps some of you who may have anxiety about lending out your books, or those of you who may be the recipients of a lent book. Perhaps you're not aware of how seriously we take the condition that our books are in. If you have had any bad book lending experiences, let me know down in the comments what those experiences were, because I would love to hear about them, because I know we've all had a very bad book lending, borrowing experience. It's happened to us all. As a book lover, it's inevitable that it's going to happen at some point. So just let me know down in the comments what your experiences have been. And if you like this video, feel free to thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, guys, happy reading and bye! Oh, I gotta film this video. I know, but you want me to hold you. Oh my, hi. Oh, I love you, sweetie. You happy? I know you're happy, but I got film. Yeah. Say hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I'm a ham. I see the camera and I come running. Say hi, YouTube. You're like, what am I doing to your film? Oh, I love you. Oh.